afraid we're going to have to get rid of the music. Or at least I thought we were. Does anyone know how to work the speakers out there? David! Just dance. They're struggling with the music at the back. Are we off? Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gavel Bash. It's more like it. I said welcome to Dixon's Gavel Bash. Much better. Now, before we do, those of us who have organised this night have some people to thank for their amazing contributions. First of all, we'd like to thank David and Leah from the Naked Eye Gallery for being such brilliant hosts and for being so willing to showcase the event at incredibly short notice.
Well done.
As you can probably imagine, there's been so much to coordinate and arrange, and they've been there every step of the way. So thank you very much to the team at the Naked Eye. So we wouldn't have an event without the walls to hang art on, and we wouldn't have anything to hang on those walls if it wasn't for the skill and generosity of the artists who've provided the excellent pieces that some of you lucky bidders are going to be taking home tonight. So let's hear it for our artists! The thank yous don't stop there, I'm afraid. We've got to thank lots of local artists and businesses who decorated our trees of temptation, which have sold out, I'm afraid, but have raised already, before I bang my gavel for the first time, £800 for Simon. Big thank you to Graham Locke for printing up these brilliant brochures that you've all got. Tim Harbridge and David Donner for lending their talents and framing some of the works around the room. David McHugh for turning his back on me at the crucial moment and not taking a photograph when I'm thanking him. Thank you. And thanks to Team Dixon. So that is namely Sean, Joe, Chris, Kath, Sam and Sarah for all their support, and Leah as well for fending us all off. And thanks for putting up with me on Facebook for the last month.
Let's not forget the beast himself, Victory!
I'll get you later soon. Of course, I really want to thank a couple of other people actually. I want to thank Jo and her daughter Daisy for looking after Simon day to day. But I also don't want to forget all the other friends that have been helping Simon in his day-to-day activities. They've cooked him wonderful foods with a ludicrous dietary requirement, sourcing all sorts at all times of the day to look after him. So I really want to say thank you for those people for doing it day to day. We're here for one night and they do it day to day. So thank you very much.
Good service, good service.
Brilliant service, you're right, Steph. Of course, we don't need reminding why we're all here. But as you can see, this is a really special event, and it takes a really special person to inspire artists and people to come together in this way. And Simon Dixon is exactly that person. He's been in and out of hospital for the last 25 years, with things you wouldn't wish upon your enemies, let alone a beautiful soul like Simon. And to top all that off with a battle of cancer is really cruel. So, because of that, because of the horrible amount of things his body's had to go through, he can't take chemo in the same way as we all could. And that's really tough. He's taking smaller doses of chemo, and that's really positive and making brilliant steps. But isn't life cruel that the natural stuff that can help alongside that is the expensive stuff? And that's why we're here tonight. So dig deep in your pockets, art lovers, friends, because we want to raise a lot of money for Simon. And you get to take something home that is beautiful and gorgeous.
Yay!
So I'm getting a video for Simon, because he's lying in bed, head under the covers, probably too scared to watch this. And I'm going to send it to him. But I would like you all to join with me, and Daisy and anyone under the age of 18, you might need to cover your ears at this point, I apologise.
No, we're fine.
But I would like, now Simon has been known for his anti-establishment icons throughout his career, and I think it'd be really nice to give a 1 or 2 fingered salute. And my camera's going to pan around, and I want you to really get them in the air so we can see them, people. And I'd quite like to say, bollocks to cancer. So, bollocks to cancer! We love you, Simon! We love you, Simon! Thank you. Big round of applause, I think, for Simon Dixon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you just gave me a beautiful 1 or 2 fingered salute, just like this. And that's all you need to be able to bid tonight. I only need to see that. I will take a 1 fingered salute, I'll take a 2 fingered salute, I'll take a one of those. I'm really not fussy. I will take your money regardless for this cause. But make sure I can see you, because it's a really busy room. Now, speaking of taking money, David at the gallery here has very kindly said he'll accept cash. It's nice of him, isn't it? Portraits of the Queen, but not by those artist types, by the Bank of England. He'll also take a bank transfer. He loves bank transfers. And you can also pay and collect later on this week, can't you? It doesn't have to be tonight. If you've got to get away, you can do it later in the week. Take a debit card. We'll take a credit card, but there's a surcharge because they're nasty and charge us extra money. So there's a 2.5% if you want to pay on a credit card. Debit card's fine.
Do you take euros?
Do we take euros? Yes, but the exchange rate is terrible. And we'll take a cheque, but we need it clear if you're not one of our friends, and I think that's fair enough. So, I think that's all the boring bit done. Now on to the gavel bash! And how apt indeed that lot number 1 is by Simon Dixon himself. Elvis 68 with the diamond dust sparkles. Perfect. Everyone likes diamond dust sparkles. Especially girls, I've heard. So what should we say for this lot, please? We need you to dig deep tonight. £600? £500? £400? Are you there online? £400? £400? Can I see? £400? Can I see any advance on the £400? Fair warning, £400. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. We are off straight away with lot number 2, the Chris Kettle, the Rose Sketch all on board within a brown wood frame. Showing in the middle there, beautifully shown, Mr. Day. Ta-da! As they say, isn't that a gorgeous piece by Chris Kettle, Rose Sketch? £600. £400. Don't make me go lower. This is for a good cause. You did realise, didn't you? £400. Thank you, 400. It wasn't even a 1-fingered salute, ladies and gentlemen. £400 I have with the bar in the room. £400. Can I see any advance? I'm looking for 420. 420. 440. It's like Wimbledon. 440 is bid. 460. Still jolly good value. 480. 480 is bid. 500. 500 is bid. 520. 520 is bid. £540 now, sir. 540. 560, no. 540 we have at the front of the room now. At £540, can I see the 560 elsewhere? The gavel's going in my hand. It's going. It's going. It's gone. Round of applause! There we go. There you go. You got a pen? And we're off. Lot number 3, Jim Sanders, Out of the Mouths of Babes and Fools. Mixed media all on panel. I will walk, but forgive me, these aren't that stable. Health and safety would have a field day. Lot number 3, the Jim Sanders, Out of the Mouths of Babes and Fools. Let's start it off. What, £200? £200? £200 is bid. £200 to see 220. Steph, are you there? £200 I have in front of you. £200 to see the 220. At £200. Maiden bidder at 200. No one at the back. Can you not hear me or something, you miserable lot? Did you hear my speech I just gave? £200 I have at the front of the room. At £200, can I see any advance on £200? £500. Fair warning. And a big round of applause. And he's off. Thank you. Lot number 4. The marvellous Ian Hodgson. Figure it out. It's behind you. It's nearly panto season. There you go. Ta-da! Beautifully done. Isn't it marvellous? Graphite on paper. What should we say for this lot, please? I'm still lot number 1, just so you know. So you will have to call it.